If you've been scrolling through endless listings, reading glossy ads, and still feel stuck wondering which Athome facial device actually lives up to the hype, you're not alone. The market is flooded with promises of spa-grade results, but the risk of splurging on a gadget that just gathers dust is real. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In this video, I'm going to walk through the 8-in-1 skincare multifunctional LCD touch screen hydro system from HF Hydrofacial Store, break down who will actually get value from it, and who should walk away. First off, let's talk about the problem this device is trying to solve. Most people want a quick, convenient way to add a professional-level facial to their routine without booking appointments. They're looking for hydration, a little brightening, maybe some pore cleansing, and they want it to be easy enough to fit into a morning or evening ritual. The 8-in-1 claims to bundle cold steam, LED therapy, and a suite of treatment heads into one countertop unit. On paper, that sounds like a solid value proposition, one device replacing a handful of separate tools. But the reality of daily use hinges on three practical factors: how quickly you can prep the machine, how consistent the performance is, and how much maintenance you're willing to do. The HF unit uses a detachable water tank that you fill, then you switch on the LCD touchscreen to select a mode. The one-key mode is genuinely simple. You press a single button, choose the function, and the machine starts steaming or spraying. For someone who isn't tech-savvy, the touch interface feels more like a kitchen appliance than a high-end beauty gadget, which is a plus. The cold steam function is the core of the hydro claim. In a typical bathroom setting, the unit can generate a fine mist that feels refreshing, especially after a workout or a long day in front of a computer. Users who need a quick moisture boost notice that their skin feels a bit plumper right after a 5-minute session. The cool spray also helps to close pores after a cleansing step, which can be useful for people with oily or combination skin who struggle with visible pores. That said, the steam output isn't as intense as a professional steam chair. If you're looking for a deep, sauna-like experience, you'll be disappointed. The device is designed for short, surface-level hydration rather than a full-body steam session. LED therapy is another selling point, and the unit includes 3 color options: red, blue, and green. In practice, the LEDs are positioned around the treatment head, so you get a diffuse glow rather than a focused beam. People with mild acne have reported that the blue light feels soothing and may reduce occasional breakouts, while the red light gives a gentle warming sensation that some users associate with increased circulation. However, the intensity is modest. It's comparable to an over-the-counter LED mask you might find on a pharmacy shelf. If you're hoping for dramatic skin remodeling, this isn't a replacement for clinical-grade devices. Now, let's talk about the treatment heads. The package comes with a few interchangeable tips: one for a gentle exfoliating brush, another for a silicone massage pad, and a third that resembles a microneedle roller but without the puncturing action. The brush head is useful for removing dead skin before you apply the steam, which can improve the absorption of serums you might follow up with. The silicone pad feels pleasant for a short facial massage and can be a nice way to stimulate lymphatic flow. The microneedle-style head is the most gimmicky. It gives a mild, tingling sensation but doesn't actually create microinjuries, so it won't trigger the collagen-boosting response you'd get from a real microneedling device. Who should consider buying this? If you're a skincare enthusiast who already uses multiple single-purpose tools, a separate steamer, a LED mask, and a facial brush, and you want to consolidate them onto a single countertop footprint, the HF 8-in-1 could make sense. It also appeals to busy professionals who need a quick skin reset during the workweek without booking a salon appointment. People who already have a decent routine of cleansing, toning, and moisturizing will find the extra hydration and LED light a convenient add-in. Who should skip it? If you're a budget-conscious buyer looking for a cheap way to get spa results, there are cheaper single-function steamers and LED masks that perform each task a bit better for less money. Likewise, if you have severe acne, rosacea, or deep-set wrinkles, you'll likely need professional treatments or higher-intensity devices. The modest output of this unit won't move the needle. Finally, anyone who dislikes routine cleaning should think twice. The water tank and treatment heads need regular rinsing to prevent mineral buildup, and the LCD screen can get foggy if you're not diligent about wiping it down after each use. The hidden trade-offs become clear after a few weeks of use. Because the unit is all-in-one, you're compromising on the peak performance of each individual function. The steam is gentle, the LEDs are low power, and the treatment heads are basic. That said, the value comes from convenience and the ability